What's going on, guys? I am Switters, welcome back, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some changes that happened in Season 1. Now, you know probably by now, Exfils have been buffed, and the Outlast contracts and raid weapon stash contracts were nerfed big time. So if you're camo grinding or XP grinding, Exfils are now a good way again to do it. It's different than it was before. It's actually harder than it was before, but you need to get a little bit further into the game. We'll dig into that in a little bit, just a second here. But first, the Outlast contracts. Enemies no longer spawn if players are not progressing the contract. So if you step out and let the clock go, the percentage was going up and now it's kind of going back down, enemies are not going to keep spawning, so you can get kill after kill after kill after kill after kill. And basically it's the exact same thing with the raid weapon stash as well. There is another contract that you can do that is, I think, even better than both of these already were anyhow. And we're going to jump into that here in just a second. But since I'm showing you the footage of an Exfil anyhow, let's talk about that. So Exfils are better now. You have experienced this by now, I'm sure. One thing you might not have noticed is the later in the game that you go, the more hectic they get, the more spawns that you get, the more manglers that you get. If you're in tier 2, you will also get disciples, you can get mimics. So the further into the game you get now, especially here, this is not the final X, but the Aether Storm has just started to come in. A lot of manglers are coming at me. Tons. You can see just how many zombies there are. I mean, it's so many. There have been plenty of times now where I'm trying to exfil, not even like super late in the game, but you just get so many manglers that it just gets a little bit crazy here. So you do actually need to be careful. This isn't the simple XP farm that it used to be. It's still not that bad. I'm sure you'll be fine. But you might want to just be sure that you have a little self-revive in your back pocket, because you might need it. So a great XP grind, a great camo grind are calling in Exfils again. So thank you, Treyarch, for that one. Now, the contracts that I had mentioned that you want to do, you definitely want to do. And I was saying, even before this nerf that happened with the Outlast and the raid weapon stash, that you still wanted to do these. I'll go over that in a second here, but it's the escort contracts. 100% you want to do the escort contracts. They are so good. I was testing this because, you know, to get the red zircon camo, right? You need to get 300 kills when you have a pack-a-punch weapon. I was testing this out doing only escort contracts, and it took less than 2 escort contracts to complete this. So I figured I was getting about somewhere between about 175 to up on the higher end to 200 kills per escort contract that I was doing. Now, when you're doing this contract, the vehicle itself will run over zombies, so you have to be very proactive. You have to get it out in front of it. Don't let it run over zombies. Don't let it get kills. You need to be very active here, getting plenty of kills, but you can get so many kills and camo grind so easily doing this. Now, the reason why I said this was great even before the other ones got nerfed, if you're trying to get the Borealis camo, you need to do this a lot of times, man. A lot of times. There's a lot of weapons, right? So you want to get rewards at the end of doing the contracts. It's great that you can do it. You used to be able to do an Outlast contract and just stay there, and you could get a whole ton of kills, just keep running out of the area, let the percentage of the clock go down on you, like, oh, it was at 95, now it's at, you know, down to 65, 55, and then you go back in, let it kick in again, get a whole bunch more zombies, and that's all fine if you need to get one more weapon. But the great thing about the escort contracts is, like I said, you're getting about 175 kills per contract, and you're getting the rewards at the end of that contract. So many times you will end up getting a raw Ethereum crystal as your reward, or something else, you know, that's just as useful, maybe an ether tool or whatever the case might be. But you need these rewards because your schematics are great, but even on the raw Ethereum crystal, I think this is what a 4 or 8 hour cooldown, something. I think it might be 8 hours, a cooldown for just the raw Ethereum crystal, and you can get so many of them just doing this escort contract. So again, that's why I was saying before, like, even before this nerf, the escort contract was great. I've been doing these on my live streams. If you've been watching my live streams at all, you've seen me do this so many times. Escort contract after escort contract after escort contract. They're just, I mean, to me, they have been and still are the best contracts to do in-game for camo grinding. Just to get more points and to earn rewards. You know, still, yeah, you want to deliver cargo. You could do easily bounty hunt contracts for quick, fast cash, quick rewards. But for camo grinding, escort contract all day, and it still is. And now with the Exfils being buffed again, these two combined are like the way to go for camo grinding. So everybody will be doing these. I kind of did, to be honest with you, I kind of didn't even want to mention like how good these contracts were, because I'm still doing these contracts all the time and I don't want you guys to take them all. But anyhow, now you know about it. I definitely recommend them. Absolutely do them. You will burn through your camo grinding, no problem. And you, again, will be getting these rewards. You will be getting raw Ethereum crystals so you can pack a punch your gun the next time you load into a game. You don't have to waste even 5 or 10 minutes earning points to go ahead and earn the money to pack a punch again. So totally worth it. It's absolutely the way to go in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in another video or live stream real soon. Later.